The rainbow flag, perhaps the most well-known symbol of the 2S LGBTQIA community, and yet the flag means different things to different people, and in the years since it was created, what it stands for has changed. New flags have been created to represent those within the 2S LGBTQIA community, including the bisexual flag, one for the transgender community, and more. In recent years, a progress flag has also been used, incorporating the rainbow flag motif, the transgender flag's pink, light blue, and white, and a black and brown stripe to represent queer persons of color. Bobby McPherson of Pride Toronto says this evolution is in itself part of the community's own constant growth.
What I can see now is people are emerging with their own symbols, their own creativity, bringing in certain aspects and creative flair, and it's almost like speaking out for that sense of, hey, this is what the pride flag is to me, and how do we incorporate it into, the existing pride flag.
Sydney Brouillard-Coyle with Trans Wellness Ontario says the evolution also reflects the growing identities within the community.
The queer and trans community has evolved throughout the years. Our language has expanded and continues to expand. The words we use today may be different in 10, 20, 50 years, right? And it makes sense that the flags should expand with that. And that's why we have flags to represent all of the different identities that exist underneath, the rainbow umbrella.
But the flag has not always been a universal symbol. Instead, symbols like the pink triangle were used as a reclamation of the community from the negativity it stood for. According to the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum, an upside-down version was used by the Nazis during the Second World War to identify homosexuals, just as Jewish people were forced to wear the Star of David. But in the late 1970s, politician and gay rights activist Harvey Milk began looking for a more positive symbol. Enter flag maker and activist Gilbert Baker, who was tasked by Milk to come up with a new symbol. According to Charlie Beale, the president of the Gilbert Baker Foundation, Baker decided it needed to be a flag, and it was a night of dancing that led to the rainbow image being chosen.
The guys in the zoot suits and the hippie chicks and the black kids and the suburban housewives and all these people out dancing. It was, I think, a Patti Smith concert. And he just dawned on him, that this was the rainbow of humanity. And that was it. He knew what the symbol was going to be.
Jay Blocher, who edited Baker's posthumous memoir Rainbow Warrior and knew the activist, says each color had meaning, such as pink for sex, red for life, and nature represented by green.
The rainbow flag was created in the spirit of diversity, in the spirit of universality. The rainbow flag colors were not created to reflect the colors of people's skin. It was created to reflect the variety of characteristics that unite us all.
Due to a lack of easily available colors and the cost to get pink and turquoise, the flag eventually became the one people know today. And in the decades since, the rainbow flag has spread to shop windows, community spaces, and down the streets of major cities, from Canada to the UK and even Hong Kong.
And Gilbert thought that this flag should be a beacon to people who are struggling and in the closet, and that if they would see this on a cafe or in a local bookstore or just on somebody's porch, they might get the bravery, and the gumption to, take that first brave step out of the closet into the light of freedom.
However, even in 2022, McPherson says there can still be controversy associated with the flag and the community, such as when a pride flag raising at an Ontario school was disrupted in May.
And when we can't even raise a flag in solidarity to try to create safer spaces or acknowledge the space that we're trying to exist, and it's heartbreaking. So we have youth programs in the majority of schools across Canada, yet there's some places that we still can't raise a flag, or there's still so much controversy over raising a flag.
Even though the original rainbow flag has changed, Blocher says he believes Gilbert Baker would have welcomed this evolution.
Gilbert felt that everybody needed to fly their own flag. He made a great effort to create a flag that reflected the sheer diversity of our community. But that was back in 78. The emergence of these other flags that join the rainbow flag, don't push out the rainbow flag, but join the rainbow flag out there, is a healthy recognition of our growth and vibrancy.
Vibrancy continuing to grow and change, just as a vibrant community itself evolves. Sean Previl, Global News. Thanks for watching Global News. If you're interested in more national and international news, be sure to subscribe to our channel.